Hi, welcome to RevLock training. Today we're going to talk about RevLock reporting tool. For the purpose, what I have pulled up on my screen is the product standard sales order report. This report shows all the sales order which are currently active in RevLock. It shows the customers, and then it has a unique sales order ID to each of the contracts. A single contract can have one or more products sold with it. Plus, there are certain extended attributes of the product like family and type. It also has the relevant dates to the contract. What was the booking date, like order date of the system? When was the service activated? And then if there was training, then when was it done? On the far right, you see some three numeric columns. They're called metrics. So all the numeric columns in RevLock are always on the far right of your view. So to learn a little bit about how the reporting tool works, we're going to go through a simple scenario of how to find all the contracts with which training was sold. And to add to it, we are only concerned with the orders which are sold in the year 2020. So first thing, as you would imagine we'll do, is filter this report by orders which had order date in the year 2020. So for that, what you do is you do add condition in the view filter, and there are two options that you can select from: a qualify or select. And select means you have to give exact dates. We want a range of date, which means that anything that's in 2020. So we'll have a qualify selector. It would say ID is greater than or equal to the 1st January of 2020. We'll see apply. So what you see on the screen, it automatically filtered anything that was not in 2020 out. So this only goes you the view which are in the year 2020. Now let's try to find all the order which had training sold with it. So if we go to condition, and then you can say I want orders for which the product family is training. So since it is now exact attribute value we're concerned with, we'll simply select it, say apply, and then you can see there were 3 orders for which the training was sold, and all 3 of the trainings have already been done. You can further filter it. Let's say if right now this is a smaller data set, which is a demonstration, but if let's say you had a huge volume of contract and you want to know all the contracts where the training was sold for free, so essentially this sale price would be 0. So you can simply add a numeric condition where you can say sale price is equal 0. Apply it, and then you see that the view of the report got filtered by the sale price. So now I'm going to show you how to slice this data on the report by an attribute, let's say product family. All you have to do in RevLock is to right-click the attribute you want to slice it by, and then move that attribute to the page by axis, and that's it. What you see now is a new drop-down coming up at the top where you'll see all the values which are currently active in RevLock. So when I select the training product family, you'll see all the contracts where the product family was, where the training was sold. Similarly, professional services was sold with these 4 contracts. Now I'm going to show you how to change the structure of the report by removing or adding attributes to the report. First thing you would do is you would go to the tools menu at the top, and from there you would select report objects. What this will do is it will open up a pane on the left of the report where it will show you all the available attributes in this report, as well as all the available metrics in this report. To remove a attribute from the report, you can simply right click and select the remove from grid um, button, or you can simply drag it out of the report. Let's say you want to add it back in. Again, you can simply say add to the grid, and it would add it back to the end of the attribute list. You can drag it back to where you want it to be, and it's back on the report. There are other attributes like the expiration date of the contract, things like uh, what's the total allocated revenue. It's a gap revenue that you can show for each of the contract line item, and that's how you change the structure of the report.